Hi, it's Tim here at Matchbox Customs and Restos, and what we got today is an eBay purchase and some finds. So, let's start off with the package stuff. My wife and kid went out, and the kid was just very excited. Let me move this up here a little bit. Called me on the phone on their way home and said, "Daddy, I found you something. I found you an old truck." And I said, "What is it?" And the kid says, "It's a Dodge." I said, "It's a 57 Dodge?" "I don't know." Okay, well, get home, and sure enough, it's the 57 Dodge pickup I've been looking for. So let's go ahead and open it up. But this is the Dodge swept side pickup 57 that I've been trying to find for, Lord, let me close it. It definitely tied this one down. Okay. Hate destroying the packages like that. But anyways, so here's my first look at the 57 Dodge pickup. Let me move all this out of the way. I kind of want to get the turntable up here. I bought it for a reason, so I might as well use it. First impressions is it's detailed. It's got all kinds of little details. They didn't detail the headlights or anything. They put the Dodge 100 on it, but yeah, it definitely a nice truck, guys. I mean, even the windshield wipers can be detailed real good, so let's put that one to the side. Next one is the Corvair Yenko Stinger 66 Jay Leno's Garage Hot Wheels Premium. I'm not sure if I really want to open this one. There was 4 other cars: the tank car, the Lamborghini, the McLaren, and the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. But I don't know. I've always had this, you can say, dream or idea where I'm going to meet all the car guys. I've met 2 or 3. George Barris being the top one. Jay Leno, I'd love to meet him. I'd love to have him sign this. This would be awesome to me. And I would like to meet Tim Allen too. So let's put this over here, and let's move on. Next one that the wife and kid went out and found was this 68 Mercury Cougar, which I thought was pretty cool. And let me open it up. See how it's glued. That noise, if you're hearing it, that almost like ticking noise, believe it or not, this crazy thing. Funny thing is, that's the same exact one, turntable that goes inside the Elegoo Mercury cure station, where you cure the resin. Okay, so let's put it up on here. Oops, thing's gonna take off. Seems to be detailed pretty good. Wheels are horrible, but there's a lot of points here you can detail with. That is not a bad looking car. As far as the body goes and stuff, I think the paint could be changed, and maybe just paint this one black. I think that would be cool. So let's go to the next one. This one is the Hot Wheels Mad Mouse. This is a 62 Corvette. This is a gasser, so this will be a fun one to do. Let's see what she looks like. Oops. Almost knocked everything down here. So the first thing I see, skinnies on the front, wide tires on the back, Rims are still horrible, but chrome interior, yeah, that's gotta go. Do the detailing on it and everything, man, it'll roll off. There's the tail lights, all the detailing's there, except for windshield wipers. Well, windshield wipers I think might be in the windshield. Yeah, it looks like they're in the windshield. But this could be detailed out pretty good. For the last package one, when they got home, they were like, "Oh, y'all see the cool old truck I got you." Well, I've been looking for this one too. This is the 52 Chevy, which they all pretty much between 47 and 53 looked exactly the same. You don't wait until 54 from the 54 first series and 54 and then 55 first series is the 54 and 55 first series does not have the divided window and the grille is different. So that's how you tell them apart. And this thing really needs some paint and some attention to detail and stuff. But I think that will be an easy one to do. Orange interior just doesn't do it for me in this horrible, horrible yellow. Looks like it's I don't know. Just it looks like it's already dirty or something. I don't know. Comes straight from the factory with chip out of it. Well, we're starting to get used to that anyway. So, before we go to this back line, I got my airbrush set up and first thing I painted. Now, mind you, I've never used an airbrush. I've used paint, regular painters for, paint guns for real cars, but I've never used the airbrush, and this came out pretty good. So the only screw up I did is this is a lacquer, and I used enamel thinner, which kind of made a mess out of the paintbrush, but I was able to get it cleaned out and everything. But that was my mistake. So let's move on here. First, in the eBay collection that I found, this was all one buy. Here's the Matchbox Rough Rabbit. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. This will be the second one I got, because the other one has red interior. So I've got two of these. Haven't figured out what I'm going to do with them. And tow hook on something jacked up that high. How many trailers sits that high? Just doesn't happen. So they're both made in McCall. They're so they're later versions. These are the Rough Rabbits, but I've got two of them. This is the Bigfoot, which I think I have three of these now. One's in perfect condition, one's in pieces, and I think I used it to build the 67 step side 4x4, which is, I've been doing a video on it. It's not done yet. Let me grab it out here for you guys real quick. But the idea is I took that frame and everything out beneath that, because this is basically a 67 Ford pickup, and this one is also made in McCall. But this isn't done yet. None of the detailing's been done. It hasn't had clear put on it or nothing. But there we go. There's a sneak peek. Gotta subscribe, you gotta like, you gotta share, you gotta, at least subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell button, because when this is done, it'll be up there. It'll have all new interior, new windshield, all the detailing will be done. This is going to turn out to be a very nice truck, so stay tuned for that. There's a lot of other than little project trucks I've got going on that I'm just waiting on things. Now, I want to talk about these two cars. I'm going to take and move the turntable. These are both the Chevy Stalker. Now, what is the difference here? Grill's missing. Headlights are missing. Taillights are still there. Different base. But the one that's actually got detailing on it, made in England. The one that's been skimped on, made in Macau. So you don't really get to see the detailing that goes on with this. At least the grill is there, because what this is a Chevy Laguna S3. I'm going to say 76, 77. But that was the 4th gen that nobody liked, nobody wanted anything to do with. When I first seen this, just seen the front of it, I thought it was a Monza, but yeah, it's just not the same car. They're both number 34. You can see a little, between the paint and the lettering is totally different from the English to the Chinese. Next up, we got the Ferrari 308 GTV. When I was a kid, I was not a fan of any foreign cars. I wasn't a Ferrari, Lamborghini, Porsche guy. But as I got older, I kind of started appreciating these a little bit. So this is the first Ferrari, Matchbox Ferrari that I've gotten. So it's going to be red. That's all I can say. It's going to be red. That's for sure. But this is also another one made in England. Here is the AMX. This is a Macau piece. They kind of gave it that Trans Am road race. Donahue, I can't remember his first name. But this is what this is kind of supposed to look like. The road race AMX. Next up is the Turbo ZX. Datsun Turbo ZX. Let me try that again. The Datsun 280 ZX 2+2 Turbo, what they put on the side. I don't know whether it actually would have a turbo on it. I think that's what that would be, but not much of a... I wasn't much of a Datsun guy. I actually owned one 240 once, and yeah, it would move. Brake fade at 130 miles an hour, I'll tell you that. Here's the Porsche. This is the 928. Get out my magnifiers here. 935, I'm sorry. So this is the 935. It would have to be totally redone because it is beat. The windshield's got some scratches in it, but I think I can get that out. Here's the 57 T-Bird. Hope I'm right on that. Yeah, 57 T-Bird. 1982 Matchbox. Made in Macau. I believe there could be some improvements made to this. New windshield made. I'm going to get the resin casting going on it, and I'm going to start making the windshields and stuff. Been playing around with that 3D printer a little too much. This one is the 33 Willys Street Rod. This needs windshield. It needs windows in the back. It needs... I think I can contour that and actually make the back of it right again. Some people are going, oh no, don't do that. No, I can't just leave it alone. I want it to be a street rod, not something that looks like it should have been going down the drag strip. Or if it didn't have a parachute, it was going down, it was being pushed around on the dirt track. So, anyways, that's going to be it, guys. I think I've done way too much here. Probably a little too much on time. But all these are going to be done. You're going to have to subscribe in order to see these. Because if you don't subscribe, you're not going to get that bell that's going to say, hey, put out another video. These are not all going to be put back to original Not going to be put, you know, some of them will be put back to original, but I like doing customs more than anything. And unless it's a rare piece, I'm not going to get all excited and go, oh, I gotta, you know, customize it. So anyways, guys, like, subscribe, share, hit that bell. I would really appreciate it. You'll appreciate being able to see the videos. You're going to want to see these videos because there's much more coming. So thanks a lot, guys, and I appreciate all you that have watched and subscribed, liked, so on and so forth. Give me comments. I appreciate that too, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.